Puppy. Hi, puppy. Oh, good dog. Oh my gosh, you are all wet. Do you need a treat? Have a treat? You need a treat? You are a good girl. You are a good girl. You are a good girl, Puppers. You are a good dog. All right. So if you're hopping on right now, it is rainy and disgusting here in Minnesota. And so I'm usually out with horses, and I can go out with horses. In fact, actually, Moo is on medicine for Lyme's disease, so I have to take this and give it to Moo, which sucks so much. I can't even begin to explain it. So I'm going to do some horsey stuff today, but I'm also going to work in my tack room. Here's Puppers. I've decided to bring back the 20 likes gets Puppers a treat. So if you're jumping on, give us a like, because when we get to 20 likes, we give Puppers a treat. I started that way back at the beginning of doing lives, and I haven't done it for a while. And I have these treats that somebody bought her off the wish list. They're chicken hearts, freeze-dried chicken hearts, and she's obsessed with them. So if we get 10 likes, Puppers gets a treat. She's very excited. She's already gotten one. Like, you can't look like that much of a beggar. She's already gotten one. But this is the tack room. This is where everything, pretty much everything I use for the horses goes in here. And it's currently a complete and utter disaster. And so I'm going to try to, like, get it cleaned out and get it put together, because I don't really thrive in a mess. But I do need to go give Moo his medicine. I'll take you guys with me. I'm going to give you guys a fair share warning on this. Giving horses medicine does not look nice. And it really sucks. I hate doing it. But it is what it is. And he's out in the rain. Darn it. Alright, I'm not exactly sure if I want to do this. He's out in the rain. We're going to hold off on his medicine. But we will visit Normie and Miss Love. I don't want to go out in the rain right now. He is the one that needs the medicine, and for some reason he's out eating in the rain. These guys prefer to stay inside. So this here is Norman. Wait, is this Norman? Yes, this is Norman. I'm sorry. They look like twins, and sometimes it's hard to tell the difference. This is Normie, and this is Lovey. Good morning, Kaylin. Good morning, everybody who's popped on. I haven't seen everybody's... Danetta's here. Donnelly's here. Hey, everybody. A new subscriber. Okay, awesome. So if you're new here, I'll just kind of explain what I do. This is Lovey. Lovey came from a kill pen. We've had her here for a while. We're having rain here, so if you hear loud noise in the background, it's because we're getting rain. We're located in Minnesota. When Lovey came to us, she had a halter grown into her head, and she was super thin, and now she is just a gorgeous, gorgeous girl. We bail from the kill pen. 4 out of 5 of my horses are from the kill pen, but I have billed 7 from the kill pen. 2 needed to be put down, and 1 was placed. That would be Big John. Big John is what started the channel. He was a Belgian gelding that was 8 years old, and he came from the kill pen, and he's kind of what started my channel. But I rescue from the kill pen, and my husband helps me. He builds, he fences, he does a lot here to make this happen. Hey, Normie. Normie's my only horse that is not from a kill pen, and he is my first horse. He's a Arabian gelding, so he is not from the kill pen. He's the only one that I have that is not. Actually, you know what? While we're out here, I'm gonna go grab a brush, but I warn you, I'm gonna have to move this. I'm gonna move my tripod, because this horse, Normie, will literally try to freaking eat my tripod. He is such a stinker. Hey, Puppers. Get up to 20 likes. Ooh, we're already at 19 likes. Guys, if we get up to 20 likes, 1 more like, and we give Puppers a treat. And her treats. Oh, there's 20 likes. Hey, what the heck? Give me a second, guys. I'm going to grab a treat for Puppers. And these treats are freeze-dried chicken hearts, and these are her favorite treats. Somebody bought her these off of our wish list. Oh, there she goes. She got that one. Hey, good girl. Yeah, woohoo! 20 likes means Puppers gets a treat, and she is so happy. Bring on the likes, guys. Puppers is our livestock guardian dog. She's a German Shepherd and St. Bernard mix. This is Lovey. Hi, Lovey. This is Tiger's Tongue. This is one of my favorite brushes of all time. So a kill pen, great question. So kill pens here are like holding pens for horses. A lot of times they're in very poor condition and they will ship to slaughter. It's not legal to do inhumane slaughter here in the United States, so they'll ship to Mexico. Semi-loads and semi-loads and semi-loads of horses will go to Mexico and ship there. Where inhumane slaughter is legal, they'll slit their throats and let them bleed out, and then they use them for all kinds of things. It's absolutely awful. It's a horrible journey for a horse to get to a kill pen. Most of the time they're in very poor condition. They get flipped around a bunch. They get sick. Most of the horses that I bring home from the kill pen end up being sick. Lovey was very sick when I brought her home. She was also very underweight, and she was afraid of most human, oopsies, don't want to drop that in the mud. She was afraid of human contact. This is Tiger's Tongue. Oh my goodness, I cannot hold on to it today. Butterfingers. Hi. You want to see what that is? Yeah. So the kill pens are not a good place, and some horses they are in pretty good shape and some of them are in very rough shape. It just depends on how long they've been in the pipeline. Now, like Little John, so every horse when they go to the kill pen gets a tag number, and my motto here is one tag at a time. We have 40 likes. Poppers, you get another treat. We're at 46 likes actually. That means Puppy gets another treat. Oh my gosh, I gotta keep on top of this. Every horse that goes through, hang on, we gotta get Puppers a treat. Oh, let's see. So we're at 40 again. Puppy! You need another treat. We got to 40. Woohoo! Thank you, YouTube. Puppers is like, yes! Heck yeah! Best day ever! Alright, come on guys, 60 likes so I can get another one. Puppers. Oh, that was a big lightning. That was a huge lightning here. Lightning bolt. Wow. Careful, careful. They get a little nervous when we have weather like this, so gotta be a little bit careful with them. But every horse, when they come from the kill pen, gets a kill tag number, and sometimes they use them when they go through auctions. Little John had several of them because he had been flipped around quite a bit before I got him. Here we go. So Little John came to me and he had several sticker marks on him, which meant he was flipped around a lot before he came to me. And I don't understand why, because Little John is a sweetheart. Little John is one of my minis. So I have 2 bigs that are from the kill pen, and then 2 minis. Puppers, go out. You have to go away, honey. Lovey does not like puppers. But depending on how much they get flipped around, they can have a very, 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 very rough time. In fact, I can tell you a very horrific story from another lady that I know that bails from a kill pen. Here, I'll pop this off. I'd like to take this time to thank my moderators. Holy heck, we're at 63. Puppers, that means you get another treat. Oh my gosh. We got another like, Puppers. We got another 20 likes. You guys are on a roll today. Holy buckets. Every time we get to 20 likes, Puppers here gets a treat. We're currently at 64. She says, hurry up, Mom. Don't be slacking, Mother. And her treats are chicken hearts. Here we go. Thank you, moderators. for helping on this channel. I appreciate you guys. You know who you all are. You have the wrenches. I appreciate you guys a lot. Thank you so much for keeping chaos to a minimum. Here's my babies. Hello. Hello. Hey, baby. But one of the ladies that I know that bails from kill pens, she got a horse, and the horse was basically on a semi-load of horses, and they were taking a long shot, several hours of traveling in a semi, and some of the horses didn't make it, but it was also hot. It was extremely hot. So, holy 81 likes? You guys! Okay. So what I do is my husband and I, because I shouldn't say my husband, I, and my viewers here who support me, we will go and get the horses that are in the process of being shipped to slaughter, and we pull them and we bring them here. And when they're here, everybody knows they get loved and spoiled and cared for. We do our very, very best. I usually go for older horses. I go for ex-Amish horses often because they go through the pen a lot here. There's a lot of Amish where these horses come from. A lot of them end up in the kill pens, and it's really, really sad. Puppers is sitting here like, hurry up, get me a treat. Because we're already at 87 likes. Holy buckets, guys. This is going to be a full-time job. Look at how happy she is. I think this might be the most likes I've ever had on a live. Puppers, keep it up. No, it's a very, very sad turn of events. But anyway, she got a horse. I'm telling this story about this lady who got a horse off of a kill pen, but it had been in a trailer with several other horses, and some of them passed away in the trailer, and it was hot, and the bodies of the horses, like the smell, it was embedded in the horse she got, even though the horse she got was alive and well-ish, I mean, as well as can be. The horse stunk for months, like it reeked like dead body. Like, she's like, it smelled like it was decaying, but it was absolutely nothing on that horse. It was from the other horses that had died in that semi-truck in the heat, and they just kept driving with dead horses in the semi-trailer. And that's just like one story. There's so many horrific, awful stories of the kill pen. I've watched horses come through where I bail mine from. I've watched horses come through that are like, have like ripped open sides, ripped open sores, like flesh hanging out. I mean, things that will make like you want to vomit. I've never taken on a severe injury case. To this point, I have not taken on one with a severe injury. Lovey was the closest, and she had a halter that had grown into her head, so she used to not let me touch her. See how the halter was grown in right here behind her head. She actually has marks from it. I can take her fly mask off and show you guys the marks from some of the hair came back really well, and some of it did not. So she didn't fully get her hair back, but she had a halter grown into her head, and she now will let me touch her head. Okay, baby. Thank you. This is Lovey. She's a senior Arabian mare, and she's been here for a while, and she's doing amazing. Her story is beautiful. Every one of them has a beautiful story, but Lovey, she's just such a gorgeous girl. She made quite a comeback. She's a beautiful girl. Let's show them your head, honey. So right back here, you can see the hair didn't all come back, but the halter had grown into her head. It stunk. She stunk. Her head stunk. But the vet shaved it, and then we started her on a food program, and now look at her. She's such a beautiful, beautiful horse. Hello, Robbie. Hello, everybody. Michael, It is my pleasure. That's why I like to tell everybody, like, oh, 103 likes. Where's my dog? Hold on. Puppers! I gotta find her. Hi! They got us to 103 likes, so we gotta get you a treat. Every 20 likes and Puppers gets a treat. Hey, girl. You ready? These are freeze-dried chicken hearts, and they are her absolute favorite. Wow, good girl. Okay, let's go. Let's go out. I'm gonna put Lovey's fly mask in here. But Lovey had a hard. I mean, I don't even know, like, because when you get them out of a kill pen, it's a very risky thing, pulling a horse out of a kill pen, because you don't know their history, and so you could potentially end up with a very dangerous horse. You buy them based off of a 2-minute video. They do about a 2-minute video of a horse. You buy them. It's a cheap price, but it's a little bit more than slaughter. So it's a cheaper price. Like, the horses I buy, they do have more expensive horses, but the ones that I get are usually in pretty crappy condition. Miss Lovey here was not in good shape. And if anybody has seen her lately, oh, hi, honey, hi. Oh, hang on. She also learned to want to rub on me because her head was always very, very itchy. So when she initially came, she would rub on me. She loves having her head scratched. And we went from not wanting to have her head touched to literally begging me to rub her head. And they were so spoiled. Hey, girl. Yeah, there you go. She really loves to have her head rubbed. And she used to not want her head touched because she had such injury and trauma in her head from having that halter in there. And now, look at her. Yes, baby girl. She's such a beautiful horse, too. I love her Arabian look. She's just a sweetheart. Girl. We have our fan up there. That was donated. I want to just take some time to say thank you to the people who have donated and supported my channel for a while. I really appreciate that. Our website is bigjohnandfriends.org, where you can read about these guys. You can read their stories and look at pictures. You can donate. We have an Amazon wish list where I don't put a ton of things on there. I only put things that we will use or that we need. And, like, in general, you can come back to my channel and watch and see whatever you donated being used. Usually, we use it. We use it. So we appreciate people that help us, just sending positive vibes. And look at, now he's trying to help Itcher. They're little mirrors of each other. Isn't that funny? Puppers, we got another 120, you guys. Wow, holy buckets. Okay. That means Puppers gets another treat. Then let's go up and visit the minis. We have 2 minis that also came from the kill pen. Here we go. It also came from the kill pen. Any and all support, anything raised on my channel, any donations, anything we get, any money I make off this channel, everything goes to our horses. Everything goes to our horses. We're very passionate about the horses, especially kill pen horses that have not been dished a fair chance at life. A lot of times they are used and abused. They get old and they're not worth anything anymore, so people just get rid of them. I'm filling up on treats. These were donated. These are little heart treats. I think these were donated by Christina. We have a whole mixture of treats in here. We have these ones, which are peppermint. The horses love the peppermint treats, but they also like these. I have a whole mix, and then I'm going to put these in my pocket. We're going to go feed the minis. But then I have these, which somebody donated for Phoenix. So we're going to take a couple of these. The ponies love them. Watching from Brazil, that's so cool. Yes, the masks on the horses are to protect their faces from flies. We have really, really, really bad insect problems here, flies and mosquitoes and stuff like that. So not only will I put masks on them, they get sprayed. I make a homemade spray. They get sprayed. I try to keep it under control. 120 likes. You guys are great. This community is awesome. You guys are wonderful. People are so cool. Very supportive. So we had a horse that we had bailed from the kill pen. His name was Phoenix. We bailed him about 7 weeks ago, and we were working to get him. He was very, very, very thin, the worst condition I've had, and we had to have him put down earlier last week. So somebody heard the word treat. She heard the word treat. Yes, so I'm OCD on. Now I have to go get the minis some because I just gave away their treats. Oh my gosh. Hold on, guys. I need to grab more treats for the minis because I just gave theirs away because they nabbed me at the door and begged me. I'll try to answer some questions because I see people are commenting and asking questions, and I'm going to try to answer some questions. So the breed of horse, we believe Lovey's Arabian. She came from a kill pen, so I have limited information. But if we look at her frame and her head shape and her body build, she screams Arabian. If you look at her, she has the typical Arabian look and she acts like an Arabian. Not that that's always a good thing, but Lovey, I believe, is an Arabian. Now, Mr. Moo, who is not here right now, he is out hanging out in the pasture. We had him actually tested. He's from the Amish and a kill pen, and he was like Kentucky mountain horse mix. He's a gaited horse. And then I have 2 minis, and we're not even sure. They're some kind of ponies. They're tiny. I'll show you them. We'll go up and see them now, but you guys have to get out of my way so I can get in here, because otherwise I can't. And it's raining, so I might run. This is our inside area, so it's muddy because it's raining, but that's our pasture. There's 5 acres of pasture out there, and the horses are on rotation, so they're not always stuck in here. Usually, it's not raining. All right, the babies are both inside, so we'll go inside. So this is their shelter, and in here we have Rosie and Little John, who both came from a kill pen. This is Little John. They're both hanging out on this end, but just gave him a treat, and let's go find Rosie. Hey, Rose. Here's a treat for you, honey. So, Rosie is working on putting on weight. She is still thin, but she was in horrific condition when she came to us. She was so thin, the vet was mortified. So, look at this. This is a bee nest, and I will be removing it because I don't want bees in here. So Rosie is currently working on gaining weight. So every day I lock her in here by herself for about an hour, and I put in soaked feed and hay just for her to help her put on weight. Little John here was the opposite problem. He's such a beggar for treats. He had the opposite problem. He is very much overweight. He was huge when we got him. Now he is he's in much better shape. Hang on, baby. Let me show. And when we got this baby boy, his back feet were grown out about 8 inches. He had what they call elf shoes. He could hardly walk. It looked very bad. Here we got a treat. Looks like Puppers gets another treat too. I'll have to do that when I get back down there because I don't have her treats up here. But I see we're at 140 likes. Thank you guys. Any and all support raised here goes straight to my horses. This is Little John. And my daughter braided his mane. He's quite spoiled. And this is little Rosie. Rosie girl, you hungry, honey? So, hey Rose. She's still wearing her breakfast. Yeah. They like, the older they are, the more they like the softer treats. Get the bees out of there. You know what? I feel the same way. Let's do it. Guys, I don't know if you know me well, if you've been on this channel a while. I kind of live on the edge a little bit. I have a boot here. I'm going to slide this sucker off. Okay. The bees seem to be, there's like 4 bees in there. So we're going to put the boot on here. And we're going to get the bees out. Let's do it. Okay. Now I've trapped the bees under my boot. I'm a little nervous. But they're alive. They're alive under there. Hold on, you guys. I'll get your treats in a second. I'm kind of busy getting the bees out of here. They're begging for treats. Oh, boy. Got it. Got it. Got it. Haha, suckers. Oh. Yeah, I got the power. Look at that. Bye-bye, bees. That's where the hive was. Took that sucker down to disco. I don't think they were wasps. I think those were bees. We've had wasps here. We've also had hornets. The hornets, those are bad. Those are bad. The bald-faced hornets. You don't want to get in a fight with them. I never would have done that if those were bald-faced hornets. So, Little John is losing weight, and his body condition looks so much better, and that's ultimately better for his feet. And his feet are slowly but surely getting better as well. It's very funny because these two will fight and bicker, but since I've started separating them occasionally during the day, they get along so much better. Okay. Decoy nests. I've never heard of that. Oh, are those the things that look like little nests, but they really drown the bees or something? You put like the stuff inside? I think we have those. Well, we kept them close to the house because I've never seen a hive in here. I've never seen bees in here. I mean, I come in here every single day to feed Rosie, and I've never seen a hive or anything here. Like, I come in and check this, like, every day, and we have, like, little clips here so we can hang her feed bag up. And it's funny, because we made this with 2 sides so that the horses could each get away from each other, and it's so funny because they hang out together. They're always together. And it's interesting how they bicker and fight and complain, but then they want to be together. Hi. Hi, say hello. You're so cute. You're so cute. Oh, I know. Well, don't eat me, thank you. So yeah, it's weird. You know, they're like siblings. They fight, but then they want to be together. And I think having them separated during the day for a couple of hours really made them realize, oh, we actually like being together. Yeah, so they fight far less. And I think it helps also that Rosie's getting her own nutrition. Rosie's getting her own soaked feed and her own nutrition like that she desperately needs. I think that's good. And then up here is their mineral block, salt and mineral block. And it's fun because this morning I came out here, I was feeding Rosie on this side. So Little John decided to come in there, and then he was eating the mineral block from the bottom underneath here. So they can get to this mineral block from either side. Hey everybody, welcome. I'm good. If you have any questions or comments or concerns or whatever, I can answer them. I hate bees, but Once in a while I do what I gotta do, especially when they're messing with my ponies. Especially when they're messing with my little John. I don't want my boy to get hurt. No, there's no more treats in there. Look at him. There's no more treats. Buddy, there's no more in there. Oh, look at this mud. How did I get full of mud? Come on. It is that time of year where rain, mud, that's alright. Okay, here we go. So I have to hang their hay bag outside, but I'm waiting until it's done raining. I'll hang their hay bag outside. They like to eat outside. It's a little more open, less claustrophobic, and they like that. But I also don't want their hay to get all wet and rained on. And it looks like it's going to let up. So that's, yes, so this is in Minnesota. 150, we have to, I think I'm going to owe Puppers 2 treats shortly here, right? If we hit 160, I'm going to have to give her 2 treats. Look at her, she's out here waiting. She knows what's coming. Hi, Puppers. Should we go get some treats? She's out here like, okay, Mom, they're all here. Let's go. Oh, and I left my tripod in here, which I'm sure these guys tried to fiddle with it. Hi, babies. Don't let the chickens fool you. They're well fed. They just are absolutely ridiculous. They hang out by my tack room door all the time. So we're almost to 160, so I'm going to give her 2 treats. Guys, thank you for jumping on my live. It is greatly appreciated. It's very encouraging that people share the same love and passion that I do for animals. Hey, honey. Good girl. Look at her. She's like, this is a great day, Mom. You should do lives all the time. Woohoo! Yeah, she's so happy. It's not hot here per se. I think it's because of the rain. It's going to be muggy later today because we get the rain and then we get the humidity. And it's supposed to be like 86 degrees. It's going to be gross. It's going to be gross. All right, guys, I think I need to bite the bullet and give Moo his medicine. This is his medicine. Moo is one of my rescues, and he has Lyme's disease. That's what they think anyways. Tomorrow they'll get the test back and they'll confirm if that's what it is. But they put him on the medicine right away because he's pretty sick. He just doesn't feel good, and he's kind of achy, and his bones are wobbly, so he's also been on anti-inflammatories and pain medication. And I need to give him this, but I procrastinate on it because it's very, very hard for me to do. He doesn't like it. He knows what's coming, and I just don't like having to do it. It's a part of animal ownership, but I hate it. It's the part I hate. I don't even like worming horses, but this is doing it every single day, twice a day, is killing me. But I have to do what I have to do for the health of my horse. I don't have a choice. So I just have to bite the bullet and do it. But let me tell you guys, it sucks. So Moo is currently hanging out in the pasture because he's a dork. I'm going to put this in my back pocket so he does not see it coming. And then I'm going to come out here. This is Moo. Moo does very well on pasture. Very well on pasture. So I let him out a little more. Especially now that he... Alright, walk. So he only has a fly mask on. He doesn't have a halter on. And I just put my hand under his chin and he will walk with me. This horse is a saint. He's just walking with me. Just with my hand under his chin. He has no halter on. The fly mask doesn't do anything for control. He simply knows what I want him to do. This is why I love this horse so much. He's an amazing horse. Walk. Good. Walk. Good boy. Oh. So I'm gonna give him the medicine. Gosh. It's just hard. Here we go. Ho, 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 good boy. Good boy. Ho, 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 ho. Back, 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 back. Back, 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 back. Back, 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 back. That was gross. He is the sweetest horse, and he's such a good boy. I know. He hates the medicine so much. He's spitting out some of the grass he was chewing on. But I'm looking and I don't believe the medicine came out. The medicine is in the back, way in the back. I don't think any of the medicine came back out. Because I put it way back, so it's way back, and then really shoot it. So I think I got it. It's not for the faint of heart, because horses will, especially him, I've noticed, he would, if he can spit it out, and he will try. So I have to put it way back there in order to make sure he gets it. So this is not a dewormer. This is Moo. He would get a treat, except after eating this medicine, he will not eat for about 10-15 minutes. He won't touch anything, even his favorite treats. Because of that taste in his mouth, he doesn't want it. This isn't wormer. This is actually a medicine. He has Lyme's disease. And so he is being treated right now. And so that's what this medication is. He's different. I swear to God, the treat idea is fantastic, and that's what I do with like my other horses. I try to do when I give him like a dewormer, I'll give him a treat after. He won't touch a treat. He will not try, even his favorite treats. He will not eat anything or touch anything for 10-15 minutes because the taste, he just won't touch it. He's very stubborn like that. He's very upset with me that I did this. I'm going to put it in my pocket. You don't have to look at that anymore. I'm very sorry. I know you don't like it, but it will help you get better. So, not only do I have to give him the medicine twice a day, but for 3 days, I've had to give him also on top of this, his anti-inflammatory and pain medicine. And that is also with a syringe. So 3 times a day, he's getting stuff down his throat. He doesn't care for it. He's not happy. But I will say today, I watched him run out to the pasture. So that's the first time that he's run out to the pasture in a while. So I think he must be feeling a little bit better. It's been a couple days since he's done that, I guess. So, yep. He will get treats because he's amazing. Claudia, longer than I want to. I currently have a 10-day supplies of the drug. However, if it turns out that he is tested positive and have Lyme, a lot of times they'll do like a long-term treatment of ivermectin. For Lyme's, it depends on how long he's had it, which the test will tell me how long he's had it. If he's had it for a longer time, they go a different route. Depending on his symptoms, it'll depend on how long they treat him and what they do. So currently, I don't know. It depends on what the test shows up like. That will tell me how long that I'm going to have to treat him for. So I have water in here for him, and he has like his own shelter away from the other horses. And then I will hang in here. This is like a much easier hay net. It has a lot bigger holes than the other horses' hay net. And I've been putting in like really, really nice soft green hay. And he seems to not be quitting that and actually being able to swallow and eat it very well. Whereas before he was like, they said it can affect neurological symptoms. It can give neurological symptoms when they have Lyme's. And so that's what Moo was exhibiting. He was horrifically quitting a lot of his food. So I can see some improvements. So what are his symptoms? The biggest symptom, the first thing I noticed, quitting. And he just had a teeth float. He's not missing any teeth, and he doesn't have any problems with his teeth. Head shaking, head shaking. Then the reason I had an emergency vet come for him, I turned it into emergency come out immediately because he was starting to wobble and act off balance, and his feet were crossing. Really, he was not walking normal. And I was like, that is not normal for him. He's an old man, but he normally has a great gait. He moves very well. He's never stiff. He looked like a drunk horse. So those were his symptoms, and that's when I had the vet out. I thought we were going to be dealing with something much different, and I wasn't. It's never good to hear Lyme's, because I know what it's like to have that, because I have Lyme's disease. But I guess I'm grateful that I can treat it and take care of him and help him, that there's something I can do to help him. Some of the things that horses get, there's nothing you can do. So I was just thankful that I could help him, but I don't care for doing that. I did have, when Norman got strangles, so Norman got strangles from Moo. When I brought Moo home, I quarantined him, but apparently I didn't quarantine him long enough. And he gave strangles to my Arabian gelding, who's inside. And when Norman got strangles, he got very, 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 very sick. And he ended up needing shots, and I cannot give a shot. I don't know why. I just can't do it. So thankfully, my mother-in-law lives close, and she was able to come and administer the shots. He had like 3 days of shots. And I was like, I cannot do it. Like, I just cannot do it. I don't trust myself. Does Puppers need a treat? I do tell you guys, like, how are you? I'm from England, UK, the United Kingdom. That's so cool. Do a backflip. I don't think so. I don't want to break my back. I didn't realize Yes, there's a lot of different things that can happen to horses, and honestly, I've been fairly fortunate. Even bailing from a kill pen, I've been pretty fortunate. But there are things that can happen, and there's preventative measures you can take. Where are you from? We're from Minnesota. So currently, I feel like I'm not from Minnesota. I feel like I'm from somewhere where there's an ocean. Because it's so rainy and sloppy. But yes, we're from Minnesota. Strangles when real badge can have a larger neck in the coast. Yes, so what happens to Norman is when he got strangles, and I've not had this happen yet with any of my horses that have gotten strangles. They've gotten strangles, most of them, but they've gotten it and they're really sick. But what happened to Norman is he abscessed. So the side of his neck grew into this huge bulge, and then it popped, but it was literally negative 20 degrees in the dead cold of winter, and it popped open, and it was awful. It was horrible. The poor horse, he was such a trooper through that, because, oh my gosh, and I was coming out every single day. I would have to come out and put pressure on it to get the gunk out of his neck. And I did that for weeks, like 3 weeks. And it was like 2 months before it fully healed. And now you can't even tell where it was on his neck. But it was horrific. And I had to keep it like anti-infect, like what is it called? It's a type of spray that you put on it. And thankfully, the flies weren't getting into it because it was cold in winter, but the cold was so bitter cold. Oh, it was awful. It was kind of like a boil, kind of. It was just a huge infection right here on his neck. It was a huge infection. And thankfully, he still ate and drank through it, but it was very, very, very bad. Yes, so it wasn't an antifungal. It was like a antibiotic type of ointment that you keep on it. But it was hard to keep that on it because it would freeze because it was so cold. So believe me, I struggled through that with Norman. It was It was so gross. It was so horrible, but he made it, and he made it, but I need to go grab him some hay. Minnesota, that's literally what it was. Antibacterial. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. But hey everybody, if you're new, welcome. If you like horse content, horse rescue, following horsey stories, helping sick horsies, like and subscribe. If that's not your thing, I suggest moving along. As stated by my dear Donetta, this is a family channel. So if you want to talk about things that are inappropriate, go somewhere else, because I don't do that here. Oh, look, somebody knocked over my tripod. Who could it be? I don't even have a question in my mind, sir, because I know it was you. Normie. Hang on. You got something in here. Let me look. Yeah. There. That's better. That's better. It was Normie. Who knocked down the tripod? It was Normie. Ah, the chickens. The chickens. Okay, here we go. So I'm gonna fill his bag. Oh, I forgot. I had a drink. He looks guilty. Oh, Katie, I know. He can't even like try to look not guilty. He just, I come out and I'm like, yeah, it was you. All right, let's set this somewhere so I can fill this hay bag. Where should we put you guys? Let's see. How about over here? I'll lean you against the tripod. Why do some horses have shades and not all of them? Great question. I just took, so Moo had his on, everybody had theirs on this morning. The minis, I don't. I tried to fly mask the minis. The minis are Houdini with fly masks. They don't keep them on. They're absolutely a pain in the butt. The minis do not keep the fly masks on. They spend more time trying to get the fly masks off than they do eating or drinking or living their lives. They're so frustrated with them. It wasn't worth it. The minis do not have fly masks. I do not put them on them. All of the big horses normally do, but because it's raining here and certain times of day, I want to give them a break from the fly masks, because what will happen is where they connect here and here, the horses will start rubbing. It'll get very irritating to them, and they'll start rubbing, they'll start scratching at them, and they get bothersome. So I like to give them a break from them. So Lovey was getting her break. Actually, I'm going to pop Normie's off as well. Because it's raining and the flies aren't nearly as bad, I'll pop Normie's off. And I can take Moo's off as well. There he is. Look at that handsome boy. That's my boy. He's so handsome. But yeah, I like to give them a break from them, because it's just like us, like wearing, if you wore like socks for 3 days, the part where the socks like meet would start to get kind of annoying. That's how I can describe it for the horses. It starts to bother them. So let's go grab some hay and get Moo fed. He also is out on pasture, but and can go get pasture, but I want him to have the option to be inside since it's rainy. And this hay is phenomenal. And the holes in this hay net are much bigger, so it's a lot easier for him to eat out of this hay net versus the one that they normally eat out of that's in the big pen. It fits a lot in here too, like. And so what I can do too is I like to keep him separate so that I can analyze his quitting. Quitting is when they take a mouthful of food and they chew it up, but they can't swallow it. They're not able to chew it correctly, and so he was having that problem. And so I like feeding him separately so that I can check the ground below it and see how much he's quitting, if he's quitting, how much food he's getting, and also keep him away from my other horses. He's lowest on the totem pole. He is the lowest in pecking order. These guys are definitely the boss, and they will push him away from food. So if I had this in here, they would just take it all, as you can see, and push him away. So I want him to, well, especially while he's not feeling good, to have his own stuff. And I can better monitor that as well. All right, let's do this. I like to put my hay nets up pretty high because I don't want the horses doing something dumb like getting their necks caught or stepping on them or something crazy. So I've just seen crazy shit with hay nets, and I'm like, I don't want that happening. So here it is. It's hanging low enough where he's not gonna have to strain his neck. But where'd he go? Mr. Moo! I don't know where he went. He'll be back. And he'll have his hay net. Tonight we're gonna go and buy more bedding so I can bed this down for him. Moderators, thank you guys. I know it's just wild up in here. Thank you guys. PJ, I got your email. Thank you so much. I got a couple emails last night. Hey Mo, there he is. He'll be back. He'll come back in here. My email is on my page. If you go to bigjohnandfriends.org, you can find the information. You can find information about the horses. You can see our wish list, where we put things that we need for the horses and for the ponies. Speaking of ponies, it's this light drizzle that's been going on, and I think I'm going to go up and give them their hay bag. They're waiting for it up there. And it's such a light drizzle that it's not like it's going to hurt the hay. And they'll have it all gone, and it takes them a couple hours to eat it, but kind of munch on it all day. But I think I'm going to hang it so that they have something to eat. Hey, puppy. She says, Mom, almost time for me to get one more like. Guys, if we get one more like, Puppers gets a treat. These are her treats. These are chicken hearts. She loves these. Freeze-dried chicken hearts. If we get to 200 likes, Puppers gets another treat. Oh, somebody saved the day. Wahoo! Thank you to whoever liked that. Puppers gets her treat. She says thank you. Here you go. Good dog. Good dog. All right. Woohoo! So, my minis do not run with my bigs, and that's for several reasons. The first reason is that neither of the minis can be on pasture. They both have conditions which don't allow them to be on pasture. So they have to be on a dry lot. The second reason is my fencing is very different for my minis versus my big horses. And the pasture where my big horses are, the minis would run right through the fencing. So for various reasons, no, my minis do not run with my bigs, but their pastures are adjacent to each other. So they're always visiting each other over the fence. Saying hi, talking, sharing conversations, and BSing about their lives together. They're always communicating back and forth, but no, they're not all together. I've never actually had them all together. And they also, a couple of them, I don't know if they would get along the best. I don't know. I think there'd be an entirely different dynamic. All right, let's put this up. All right. So there's Little John. He's going to eat. Rosie. And I can see that Moo is down there eating right now. Don't know. We got some rain on here. But Moo is down there eating his hay, working on his hay right now. It just takes a bit sometimes. But he's down there having his hay. So tonight, we're going to go shopping and grab a few things. One of those things would be bedding bedding and what else? I just got food again. I need bedding, pine pellets. We're in the United States of America. Good night. Oh, somebody's going to bed. Well, it must not be morning everywhere, so it's morning here. It's 11 o'clock, almost afternoon. Hey, Normie. Minnesota, yes, we're in Minnesota. Here's Puppers. She's just hanging out waiting. She says, I've gotten so many treats today. This is the best day of my life. You have a fram. I think that's supposed to say farm. It's farm-ish. A horse farm? Is that a thing? I wouldn't call it a farm, but we do have chickens. We have mini ponies. We have horses. We have a bunny. Do you give Puppers a bath? Nope. Puppers takes her own bath in the pond. She goes down to our neighbor's pond and takes a bath. Should she have probably a regular bath? Yeah, but I don't know how that would go. She also goes in pools. Our pools, like I'll put fresh water in there and she'll go and lay in there and clean herself off. I don't know. She's usually a pretty clean dog, to be honest. Beauty horses, thank you. Puppers is adorable. Isn't she though? Look at that face. Who couldn't love the face? Let me tell you though, that face coming up to you when she's growling and barking and you're maybe the FedEx driver or the Amazon driver or somebody pulling up to deliver literature to the family and she comes up and greets you in her PO'd form of puppersism. You don't want to see this dog angry. She's scared me before. I mean, a little. If I didn't know her, I would be afraid of her because she is a bit intimidating. She's a very big dog. You have a wonderful little farm. You need a donkey, though. They do have donkeys in the kill pen, and they also have mules, and I've seen a couple mules that I've very much felt sorry for and thought, oh, maybe I could someday do a mule. I don't know. I don't know much about them. So here's Mr. Moo. You're all wet, buddy. He's having some hay. Hi, buddy. Love donkeys. Will you be getting another horse soon? No, I won't. They growl. Oh, Katie. Wolves. So cool. No, I won't. Yeah, and I tell you guys, I will get a horse from the kill pen, but because I just had a horse put down, I'm not in a place where my heart is open to another horse at this time. So, will I bail from the kill pen again? Absolutely. What does that look like for a time frame? I have no idea. Because right now I don't even, it's just not on my mind. Also with Moo being sick, I need to get this sorted out. I need to get this taken care of before I even consider anything else. You know, Moo he's my main riding horse. If I go for a ride, Moo's the one. He is like my friend. He's the sweetest horse. I would argue he is the sweetest horse we have. He is so gentle. Anyone can ride him. He is just a saint. And so, Katie Mo, Katie, I need to check out your channel. Dang it. I don't think I've ever checked out Katie Mo's. Katie, I'm gonna have to check out your channel. Texas. Yeah. So it's just, I know that I will bail from the kill pen. I need to get my Mr. Moo feeling better, and then I need to process some things myself, and also share some things with you guys. And you know what I mean. We there's just I don't know You know, when winter comes and people don't want to feed horses, a lot of times they are really cheap and sometimes end up thinner. And in the springtime, the horses that go through the kill pen are very, very thin a lot of times because people didn't feed them over winter and they look horrible. The other thing is, like, people always ask me, the question I get asked quite often is, how do you know what horse to bail? How do you pick which horses you bail? And the honest truth to that is, like, they pick me. They really do. I always know that I want to help one that's in a that's not in a good situation. That looks thin, or ones that nobody else wants. That's definitely the ones that usually call my name, is ones that are not in great shape, don't look very good. They're older and no one wants them, but they pick me. And so I always watch the kill pen. Even right after I got Phoenix, I still was watching the kill pen. I always watch the kill pen. I always watch the horses that go through it. Even it's heartbreaking, yes, but I always keep an eye on it. I always watch my kill pen. And he's so calm right now. I always watch the kill pen. And and so if one's, I don't think it would happen because I'm not open to it right now. But like if I saw one tomorrow and it was, would I? Yes. But I don't think that's going to happen because my heart is just not open to that right now. So I don't think that's going to happen because I'm not even, I've watched the kill pen, but I'm not open to it right now. And I think you need to be in a place where you're open to that. And at this point I'm not at all. So even though I watch it, I just don't think that'll happen for a little while. Right, Mr. Moo? And also there's so much else on my mind between just Mr. Moo being sick and having just lost a horse. There's just a lot on my mind, and one of those things is not getting another horse. Don't I? Yes, Deb Briggs. Yeah. No, yeah. It's Coop. Am I doing something wrong? Is it hard to try horses? I've never done it, but I would like to try one day. Um, you know, if you're new, you should be with someone who's more experienced than you, and to make sure that you have a good first experience. A lot of people that have really negative experiences with horses don't have the right. It's like how do I explain it? You know, it's like people, if they're not used to children and you stick them in a room with 10 kids who are hopped up on sugar and candy and soda, and that then is their idea of what kids look like. Well, I don't give my kids sugar or flour, and um, they're fairly calm kids. That different perspective. So your perspective of horses could be very awful depending on what kind of experiences you've had. That's why I try to give my children very good experiences with horses. And sure, we've had some negatives here, but I try to overall have their experiences with the horses be positive. I want them, and they know, like things can happen, but I want them to have positive experiences with horses. Um, Hello, how are you? I'm Tamer. Hello, Tamer. She rehomed. Hang on, Katie. What happened to all your ducks? Yes, the ducks are not here anymore. I'll tell you what happened with the ducks. I love the ducks. You guys know I love ducks. These ducks, I don't know what I did wrong. They followed me everywhere. I was afraid, honestly, they were going to get stepped on by a horse. They were going to get hurt. They followed me everywhere I went, to the point where they were pooping right outside of our door and just sitting outside of our door constantly. And we fed them away from our house. Mike's just like, I can't do it anymore. And I was in the same boat. So we rehomed them and they got a new home. Yeah, I would just say you definitely want to have someone with experience, and like Moo is a perfect first time horse because of his calm demeanor and his sweet nature. He is a perfect first time horse. you want people to have a positive. He's not really touching his hay right now. I think he's still upset about the stuff that I put in his mouth. I'm sorry, buddy. I know. I don't think you're happy about it still. Um, yeah, the ducks were terrible. I can't even tell you guys. And we've had ducks other years, and they mostly like foraged and went out. And we didn't have that problem with the ducks the other years. And this year, I don't know if it was the breed that the ducks were or what, but they were awful, horrible. I did not like them. First year that I didn't like ducks. They imprinted, yeah. They donkey. Maybe a mini. I see mini donkeys go through the kill lots all the time, and they are so cute. Little mini donkeys. Oh, they're so cute, and they go through the kill pen all the time. Moo won't take a treat after his medicine. No, for like 15, 20 minutes, 10, 15 minutes, whatever. He will not touch a treat after his medicine because he's PO'd because he doesn't like the taste that's in his mouth. So, 68 rescue ducks. Oh yes, Donna Lee, I've seen some of them. Absolutely lovely. I've realized maybe I'm not a duck person. I am a goat person. I really enjoy goats, but um, they require some work. I want a tiny donkey. 5 geese as well. Oh, geese. I don't know if I could do geese. You hear so many horror stories about geese, like people getting chased by geese. I don't know. Oh, sweet Mr. Moo. He giving me a hug. What a boy. What a boy. Good boy. Miniature donkeys are fun. I could try the molasses lick with him. Actually, let's go get it. Let's try it. Let's see. The rain appears to have let up a little bit. Hey, Miss Lovey. Hi, Normie. They are taking a nap. Then I have been alive for over an hour. Holy buckets. I actually need to get in the house and make lunch for my family and get some work done and get a list made because I'm going to the farm store tonight to buy these guys more stuff because they're always needing something. Everybody's always needing something. Yep. All right, let's see if he will take it. Now, Lovey, I just gave Lovey a little bit. Now she's going to follow me out here. Let's see if he'll take it. Oh, look at that. Good boy. Uh, I subbed. Oh, thank you. Yes, if you like and subscribe, that's great. If horses are your thing, if you're here and you like horses, or you like rescue, even if you like puppers, look at him. He is not touching it. He just does not like that taste that's in his mouth from that medicine. Oh, I know. He's not gonna. Oh, come on. He normally will sit and just lick this thing to death. He doesn't want it. And Puppers is like, all right, how many likes do you got, Mom? Can I have another treat? Can I have another treat? Yeah, he is not going to take it. And now I see you want it. You want another lick, buddy? No? Okay. Puppers is bugging him. Donkeys protect other animals, and I've heard of that. I have heard of that. Ice cream. Ice cream, I like your username. Thank you for stopping by. Please join us on other lives. Sometimes those funky names are the ones we remember. And I think that's what I would remember. Ice cream. It's just funny. I don't know why it's funny. It's just funny. So this is the medicine that he's on. I'm going to take it in the house. I'm going to take that in the house. And then this is the paste that he's on for inflammation and pain. And I'm going to take this in the house. And then I also have him on probiotics because when you have them on an antibiotic, it's just like humans. If you're on an antibiotic, you should also be on a probiotic to help um, um, with balancing the gut or whatever. So I'm giving Moo that, and then I soak feed for him to help him. But it would appear that he's better able to chew. Hi, Lucky. They also hee haw. I feel like a donkey is a very popular thing. I feel like I need to maybe look into donkey ownership. I don't know. Um, I don't know. I also think mules are cute. I think mules or mule crosses. I love their ears. This is my darling, the sweetest thing in my life. This is Miss Marshmallow. Miss Marshmallow, say hello to everybody. Miss Marshmallow is a Holland Lot baby. She's not a baby. She should be almost a year old. Hey, Marshy. Hello, hello, welcome. She honestly stole my heart from the second I saw her. She is such a darling baby girl. I just love her. She's so tiny and petite, and she's stayed tiny. Like, we got her at 8 weeks old, and she has hardly grown at all. And she gets great nutrition. She's very spoiled. She's very loved. We take good care of her, but she has just stayed very small. Very, very, very small. She is just a tiny baby. We just love Marshy. She's so fun. She's such a good girl. She makes a little bit of a mess of her hay. Her hay is supposed to stay in her litter box, and I just gave her fresh hay this morning, and she has it all over. It's supposed to be in her litter box. She gets it all over. She's a dwarf bunny. Yeah, she's a tiny girl. She's beautiful. Oh, thank you. She is so pretty. Her blue eyes are just stunning. They're so beautiful. And she's such a good girl. She's so cute. So her diet consists of mostly, that's a treat for her. The apple is a treat for her, but her diet consists of mostly hay. That's the bulk of her diet is hay. And then she also gets a mix. We're redoing our basement. We've been redoing our basement, but there's missing tiles everywhere because we're work in progress. But this is her mix. So this is like a salt mineral block for bunnies. So half of that is in there right now. This is, it's like sugar cane stick. She gets this only as a treat occasionally. And then I have pellets. And then these are little treats that she gets. They're natural treats. And so are these little teddy bears, and she loves them. So maybe we'll give her a little scoop of this too. But the bulk of her diet is a very good quality grass hay. And then these things are just on the side occasionally. But here we go. She's real sweet. Like, you can hand feed her, you won't hold her. She like scratches and pets. She's a really sweet rabbit. And the kids love her. She's such a good girl. There you go, little Marshy. And then this is our senior golden. Came from a breeder, so she was pretty much in a garage most of her life and was used as a breeding dog to just have puppies. And after they didn't want her anymore, they dumped her, and so we got her. She's an English cream golden retriever. She is in her final days of life. She raised Puppers, my outside dog. She pretty much raised her as her own puppy. Um, Incredible dog. I owe everything Puppers is to Basie here because she was a patient, loving mother to a puppy that she pretty much just adopted and took under her wing at Puppers was 12 weeks old when I got her, and Basie has been her mother, and like even when they interact now, it's a mother-daughter relationship between the two of them. Um, they're very close, aren't you? She's a sweet girl. She's losing eyesight in one of her eyes. She still eats. She still has bladder control, but she's kind of struggling to get around. Um, Both of my dogs eat raw food. I grind meat for them. I feed them liver, organs, kidney, hearts, heart, liver, kidney, organs, chicken feet, different stuff like that. Um, I hunt, so they get venison. We do eggs, cottage cheese. What else? It's a raw diet. It's a little bit of work, but I enjoy it, and it's very good for the dogs. Female rabbits are good to have. The male rabbits, yeah, I have had boy rabbits. For various reasons, either having the boys neutered or having the boys outside. um, but because it's just a mess and they're gross. No offense. They're wonderful outside and with the correct with the correct housing so that they're taken care of in the elements. Rabbits can do fantastic. I had many bunnies growing up, and I would make them little huts and little houses and places where they could get away, and they really thrived. They did very well outside. Rabbits do, however, Marshy will always be an inside bunny. I had a outside bunny. Her name was Pancake. At very beginning stages of my channel, she was inside and we moved her outside and she was loving it and thriving. And something happened to her. We don't know exactly what, but we had to have her put down. And after that, I was like, I'm not. I wanted another bunny, and I was like, I'm not, because Pancake was a all black Holland Lop, and she was a sweetheart. And to this day, we don't know what happened. She was still in the cage, but she had a huge scratch, and it like took out her eye to the point where her eye was like protruding out of her head. I can't imagine the pain she was in. It was awful. It was horrible. And we don't, that's the freakiest part about it, is we can't figure out what happened to her. We could not figure out what happened to her. Like, we were like, what the heck? And then we're looking and trying to find like something that cut her. Like, what happened? And we still have no idea to this day how it happened. But after that, I said, I'm never letting my next bunny go outside. So sweet little Marshy has been only an inside bunny. And I will go out and collect grasses and clover and leaves and all different things. She loves clover, dandelion leaves. I will collect all that stuff and bring it for her in here, and she loves it, but I do not have her outside. I love to go eat grass. Oh, Ashley, very cool. Yes, the new Wi-Fi is incredible. I will tell Mike, because he was wondering how it would work. And guys, I know I probably should have shared this earlier in the live, but I'll share it now. We got monetized, and yesterday we figured out how to turn everything on. So the channel is now monetized. You can do super chats, which I don't even really know what that is, but we turned on all this stuff. So now I can actually start making money off of my channel potentially, which is amazing. Like, we kind of started the process before, but I didn't realize how everything worked. And so Mike went on with me last night and helped me, and we got everything turned on and we're monetized. And now we can potentially start making money off the channel, which is really cool. So we'll see what happens, but I think it was really good timing that he got the Wi-Fi done and that happened like all kind of in at the same time. So I'm really excited. Thank you guys for watching and supporting the channel and for being here. It means a lot. I'm actually going to go because I'm going to make, actually, you know what? What's that? What? Whoa! Wait, okay. This is a super chat. Wait, what? Wait. Okay, time out. What's going on here? Wait a minute. Did people actually donate money to my people donated money? What? Oh my gosh. Thank you. Hey, I can buy like, you guys don't understand the significance of this. $30 will buy me like 5 bags of bedding for my horses. Woohoo! Thank you. They're called Super Chat. You guys just donated money. Oh, thank you. That's so kind. I'm just, what? That's so cool. B and A. Who are these? I'm trying to, how do I say thank you? I'm used to like setting up a GoFundMe or setting up one of those other things and then I can like send a personalized thank you. But I can't do that here, can I? I just have to say it. I can't. It's hard for me, guys. Bear with me. I like to send personalized thank yous for people donating. There's another, we have a donation thing on our website, but I can't, it's on our website and it's hard to like thank people. The GoFundMe's, there's just a button and you can click thank you and then you can thank people. That's cool! Hey, thanks people, that's so cool! I can buy, wahoo! I can, alright, I'm gonna go get bedding and it's covered. You guys see the rain out there? Like, horses have to get bedded and it gets expensive and so we can just go like buy bedding and we don't have to think about it. That's so cool. Because Mike enabled all this stuff last night because I didn't know how to do it because I'm really stupid when it comes to like this, like, what is this, like technology stuff. I don't understand how it all works. So he's like, do you want to enable super chat? I'm like, what's that? And he's just like, yeah, you probably should just enable it. And so he went on and like, I guess I didn't have it set where any of my videos could be monetized either. And he's like, I think you probably want your videos to be monetized, right? I'm like, probably. So he changed all the settings. So if you guys have ads, I apologize. Apparently ads are a good thing for me, for my channel, but I hate ads. And so I'm like, I don't want everybody to have ads. And he's like, no, you need to do that. That's how you make money. And I'm like, but I hate ads. Why can't we just have it ad free? And Mike's just like, because that's not how it works. If you want to make money for the horses, people have to watch ads. I'm like, well, that's dumb. I would rather just have the poor people not have to watch ads. But then I understand what he's saying at the same time. So I'm just like, okay. It's been an interesting live, I think, Galen. But what I'm going to do is, this has been a very interesting live. But this is sprouted wheat flatbread, and I'm going to take it and make, I got pizza sauce here with no sugar in it, and then I'm going to make flatbread pizzas for me and Mike and Peter. The girls are not here today, and so oh, I actually have, whoa, Angel, happy to help. Go, Mike. And yes, you have to. It's for the animals, and we are here for it. Oh, Angel, thank you so much. Oh my gosh, my heart. That's so kind. Mike, did I miss something? My sweet husband is commenting. So we need to be in prayer for Danetta. I see. Angel is a true angel. Thank you. Thank you. You guys, I've said it before and I'll say it again. 100% of whatever we ever make on a chat here or on the channel or through our website, it all goes to the horses. We have currently outstanding vet bills that need to be paid, and we buy bedding and feed, and it does get to be a lot. And so this is really cool that people are jumping in and helping. It means a lot. Like I didn't even, I guess I didn't even realize it's awesome. So thank you. Thank you. It means a lot. Holy smokes. I just got blessed with $50 out of the freaking blue on my live. And I'm just like, that's just so kind of people to do. It's really cool. So thank you. I mean it. Thank you so much. I need to switch laundry and I need to make lunch. Yes. So if you're donating, or maybe you're not even donating, and that's okay, because everybody can't do the same thing and everybody's at a different place in life, and we totally understand that. We just appreciate like people coming in and supporting. Like I appreciate my moderators coming here, donating their time to help. Appreciate people that have the finances and are able to help us financially. It means so much to us. But like, if you just want to go and read or know more about us, please, hang on, visit our website. BigJohnandFriends.org. And also, there are two types of people in this world, and I don't like them. That was for me. BigJohnandFriends.org is our website name, and you can read about our rescues. You can donate if you want to on there. You don't have to. You don't have to feel pressured to. You can just read about the rescues. You can read our story. I do need to update some things on there because, as you guys know, Phoenix is no longer with us. So I need to update that. And then we have decided, upon working with Rosie, that we are going to keep Rosie. I have to write it backwards. But thank you guys for being here. This is a really great life. We'll be back. I'll be back tomorrow. I'm hoping it's not raining because it's fun to like actually do things with the horses and be outside or be in the pasture. But when it rains, you just got to make do. I didn't end up cleaning my tack room, which is what I was going to get done. But I didn't. Oh, awesome. Yes, it's high. I don't know about you guys, but when me and my husband started this endeavor, and I started doing YouTube, and I started taking donations for some of the horses that I rescue, we decided we want to make sure that people can know if they're going to donate, we want them to know where it's going. We want them to be able to see results. If people are donating to the Amazon wish list, we want them to be able to see the things they donate being put into use with the horses. And that's why we started the website, because there we can share the before and after pictures. We can share each horse's individual story, their tag number, and we can share about what we do. And so we just we want people to be able to see what happens and to experience it with us. And that's why I do lives a lot, is because so many people that watch these lives have donated and supported us. And I want them to come along on the journey with us, even other people, raising awareness about kill pen horses, raising awareness about rescue, maybe just acquiring knowledge, because I've learned so much from you guys about horses, sharing experiences, sharing stories, honestly, and words of encouragement, because I've had some of my highest times on this channel and I've had some of my lowest. And you guys have kind of been along with me for the ride, and I appreciate that. It's like my second family. And so I appreciate that. I so need to go. I keep putting it off, but it's almost noon, and I'm going to have a hungry kiddo coming in here in about 10 seconds. So thank you to the 3 amazing people that donated, because now I get bedding for my horses and probably some who knows, bedding, maybe some treats, or I don't know, but I appreciate it so much. We also have hay that we're paying for and vet bills, so that's where that's going to go. Thank you guys. Thank you. Everybody have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you guys. Ooh, it was like 10 seconds. I have a kid coming in the house right now. He's hungry. We'll see you guys soon. Thank you guys. Thank you. Tim, you can be a part of our family. You are invited. I know it's not the same as real people, because I'm very blessed and very fortunate, and I don't take it for granted that I have a family, and I have extended family, and I'm very, very fortunate and blessed that I have that rock and that anchor. But this is like a second family here, and you are welcome. You guys are all, people are welcome here, and you come on in, join the family. We do lives often, and the people in here, the people that have been here, anyone with a wrench, the people that are commenting, a lot of these people are very kind, caring, amazing people, and they make people feel welcome. And I would argue that part of the reason my channel is how successful it is because we have amazing people that watch and support us and moderate for us and keep coming back. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. Okay, I need to shut up. Welcome to the circus. Michael Graff, speak for yourself, sir. He is my husband. It's not a circus. It's a zoo. And I'm very proud of our zoo. And it's a very nice zoo. And also, Michael, since you're watching this, he's down in his shed. Right down there. Peter's going down now. My husband is down in there, apparently listening to my live and commenting. Thinks he's funny. We have a zoo. Look at him. He's waving. Do you guys see him right here? Right there. There he is, right there. He's waving. He must be welding because he's in his shop coat. He's waving. The dinner will be ready in approximately 10 minutes if I get my butt off of here and start making it. I meant it in a good way. Yeah, it is kind of circus. I wouldn't say it's a circus, though. I would definitely say it's more of a zoo. Given the variety of animals that we have, I would say it's more of a zoo. I just don't think a circus accurately describes our home. Maybe our relationship. Anyways, yes, will do. We got some cheese. We got some sauce. And we got our sprouted grain flatbread, and it's going to be fantastic. And later today, we're going to go and get bedding that, thanks to people on the channel, is already paid for. Thank you. I'm still flabbergasted by that, and I appreciate it more than you guys have any idea. So cool. Take care, everybody. Have a fantastic Sunday. I will see you tomorrow, Monday, and I will keep you guys posted on what the vet results happen with Mr. Moostra, who is currently dealing with Lyme's. Take care, everybody. I'm proud to be a part of the circus and zoo, and we are proud to have you, Danetta. And we appreciate you. And we'll be praying for you today, tomorrow. I I know that you've had some stuff going on. Please keep us posted on that. Over and out, you guys. Cooking video. I'm kind of debating on it. I'm like, well, I'm cooking. Do you guys? Okay, show of hands. I feel like should be my horse channel and my animal channel, but show of hands if you want me to stay on here and show you how I make this flatbread, I will totally do it with you guys. If you guys want to watch it. If this is stupid, then I will go off. But if you guys want to see how I make flatbread pizza, by all means, I'll stay on. Thank you, Bobby. It's a life channel. You guys have seen some things on here, I'm telling you. I can't remember if anyone was here the time that Melody was chasing a chicken down the driveway in a windstorm. That was like I felt like that was the climax of my channel. I was laughing so hard trying to hold the phone for the live, and she's chasing this chicken down the driveway and there's feathers going everywhere. It was a crazy windstorm. It was hilarious. How do you get 50 subscribers so you could do a live stream? I think you like share videos and share shorts and then you can live stream, but you have to get to that point. And honestly, I don't remember being at 50 subscribers because my channel I didn't even consider doing a live. My channel kind of blew up overnight and I didn't really even know what I was doing. And I didn't even think to watch my subscriber count. And I didn't realize the importance of it, and I didn't understand how YouTube worked. Until recently, I didn't understand how YouTube worked. Honestly, I was so clueless as to what was happening, and everybody was like, OMG, your subscriber count. And I didn't realize that was even important. I was just sharing my life. And I've always been this passionate about my life and my horses and my stuff. And I was just sharing it, and I didn't realize like the significance of what was happening when my video was like blowing up. I just didn't understand because I was absolutely clueless. Do all the YouTube things like subscribe, share, all of it is free and helps? Yes. Yes. Tim Watkins, I don't think so. Is there something specific that I should be remembering? Because I don't think so. So what I do is I take this. Oh, yep. Bye-bye, Felicia. Bye, Felicia. Thank you, Sam's mom, for moderating. She's my newest moderator. I don't stick a ton of people on the mod list because I just don't. The ones I have are fantastic. They get the job done. I don't need to have too many. But she is my newest one, and I appreciate her very much. Let's see here. What do we got? Yeah, I think one would probably be good. And then I take it like this, and I put it on one of these like wire rack deals and throw it in the oven, just like this. I'm trying to think of if I should make 2 or 1. You know what? I'm just going to make 2, because if I make 1, then I won't have enough. And if I make 2, it's going to be too much. And what's better? Not enough or too much? Ooh, let's do a poll. Hang on, guys. Start a poll. Oh, X. No. Start a poll. Happening now. Oh wait, how does this work? Okay, so you have to click on not enough or too much. Because okay, so we're talking about food here, just to be specific. We're talking about food. When it comes to my poll, we're talking about food, and I am a too much. I would 9 times out of 10 rather have too much food, unless it's crap food, unless the food is garbage. I would much rather have too much than not have enough. That's why I'm making 2 flatbreads. So I throw these in the oven. Ooh, I need to move around some racks. So I will take these, and I've made all different kinds of flatbread. I really like barbecue chicken, or not barbecue chicken, it's like Frank's hot chicken. I love those flatbreads. But, ooh, you know what I want to put on this one? Some feta cheese, but I don't think I'm going to do that. Let's see, the poll. Let's see what happened with the poll. Not enough. Some people just said yes. Too much. See? I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Guys. Yeah, see, I know how to do a poll now. When I first learned how to do that, I was really living large. I was like, yes, I know how to do a poll. Yeah, the things that I get excited about. But I didn't like it's just learning how to do these things, and like some of it too is seeing it on other people's lives. Seeing it on somebody else's live and being like, how the heck did they do that? I want to do that, and then trying to figure it out myself. Thankfully, there's Google for us illiterates. I don't know. I don't know all this stuff. But look at where we're at. Yeah, 79 end poll. I'll end the poll. But yeah, you guys agree with me. So the flatbread, look at that. 19 votes. Thanks, guys, for voting. This is called Brooklyn bread. And I got this, I believe they sell it at Aldi's, but I got this at our Woodman's. And sprouted wheat is easier for your stomach to digest. It doesn't have the gluten content. So when I cook, I don't really cook much with white flour. Or I try not to. I shouldn't be at all. Sprouted wheat flour is 10 times better for your gut. It's a little bit different to cook with and work with, so you have to work with it. But if you look up sprouted wheat flour, it's much better for your gut. And so I'll pop these suckers out. So they just kind of get, oh yeah, they are soft and delicious. So then I'll take this out. Oh, my husband's on it. He's just giving people the boot. Michael, did we have some Felicias up in here? Up in here. When people are in my chat that are ridiculous, we call them Felicias, and we say, bye, Felicia, and get rid of them. Bye, Felicia. Please don't spam. I need to eat gluten-free. I'm not sure if it's completely gluten-free, honestly, Janetta. I don't know. It does not have the same gluten content, I know that. But I don't know if it's gluten-free. This sauce is from Woodman's also, and Woodman's is a harder store because I feel like a lot of places don't have Woodman's by them. But the sauce is from Woodman's, and it's original pizza sauce, and the ingredients are tomato puree, water, olive oil, Romano cheese, salt, enzymes, spices, onion powder, garlic powder, black pepper, and citric acid. I always get my pizza sauce with no sugar added to it. Why do you need to add sugar to pizza sauce? I mean, I just don't understand. Some of the stuff that sugar's in, it makes no sense. It's like you're just putting it in there to put it in there. This tastes fantastic. My kids can't even tell the difference, and there's no sugar in it, and there's no garbage in it. Like I just read the ingredients label. It's very good. Do you wear a hairnet when you cook? I don't. Nope. Mike's Hot Honey. Oh, do you know what I have, you guys? I'm sitting here talking about healthy food, but I gotta show you this. Woodman's, where I live. Mike's Hot Honey Avocado Oil Chips. I can't even explain to you guys how delicious these are. Mike's Hot Honey Avocado Oil Fried Chips. They're so good. Oh, they're delicious. No, I probably should wear a hairnet, but you know what I mean. If I'm not wearing a helmet when I ride a horse, I'm sorry, guys. I don't know why that just struck me so funny, but I'm just like, yeah, I'm taking risks everywhere in my life. Don't wear a helmet when I ride horses, not wearing a hairnet when I cook food. Good Lord. Oh, shoot. This is just too good. Can't make this up. I need a little bit more cheese because I don't know about you guys, but same with too little or too much. If you're gonna do cheese, go big or go home. You gotta get the cheese on there. Yeah, I don't know why I don't know exactly why I'm laughing. I just think it's kind of funny. Like, yeah, I don't. Oh, I get what you're saying, Mary. No, I didn't mean it in a perverted way at all. Sorry, that was not my intent. I just think it's. I don't know. Maybe they meant it in a perverted way. Then I feel like an idiot because I thought they were really wondering if I wear a hairnet in my hair to cook, and I'm like, no, I don't really know anyone who cooks at home in a hairnet. Like I know it's if you're, but maybe okay, maybe they were being perverted. I have no idea. Yeah, then I feel like a ding dong. Oh well, wouldn't be the first time. Not wearing, living on the edge compared to getting that bee's nest earlier. Angela, woohoo! I'm sorry, but I do some. Ask my husband about me and bees. I'll show you guys our bee. I'll show you guys the bee insanity around this case. That was nothing compared to what we've dealt with here. Those bees in the thing were absolute. That was absolutely nothing compared to the things that we have done with bees in this house. To the point where my husband went and got the bobcat, and he had to go in a ground hive, and the ground hive was like 5 feet by 5 feet. It was this huge hive. He had to go in with the bobcat and dig it up, and then he had to go actually light the whole hive on fire. And for like 3 days, my kids couldn't go outside by it because it was a dangerous situation. They were bald-faced hornets, and they had a massive underground hive. It's the biggest hive I've ever seen. It was quite dangerous. Actually, looking back at it, it was insanely dangerous to do what we did, but we had to get rid of the hive. That was a dangerous situation because bald-faced hornets literally will attack you. So then sprinkle some of this stuff. This is a pizza seasoning, and I put this stuff on the top. I usually put green olives on mine. I'm saying that now, and now I'm thinking about it, and now I'm going to go grab the green olives because I love green olives, so I'm putting green olives on mine. I was not going to, and now I'm talking about it, and so I'm thinking about it. I love green olives. Too many Felicias on here. How do all these people find these lives? Go somewhere else. Yeah, I don't know. I guess it's good that people come, and if people only watch for a certain amount of time, then it counts as a view. So I guess if the Felicias want to come and support my channel, great, and then you guys can boot them out when they start being stupid. You're still supporting my channel because if you watch it for a certain amount of time, then I get credit for it. So I guess if you want to be stupid, like knock yourself out, but then you can get lost. After you're being an idiot, then my guard dogs will take you all out. So see ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. So yeah, I'm putting olives on mine. And then what I like to do is I'll cook it just for like 5-10 minutes like this, and then I turn on the broil and toast the top of it. So because I like it really like crunchy and crispy on the top, and so then I'll toast the top of it. It's so good. And then me, honestly, guys, I'm the type I can just sit there and eat these plain. I can eat olives all day. My husband, not so much. I mean, okay, that could be taken any number of ways. My husband doesn't like olives. Mike, are you still here, honey? I didn't mean that in that way. Oh my gosh. My husband's still listening. He's going to be like, what the actual heck? Okay. I didn't mean that in a weird way. But my husband does not eat olives. So now I put them in the oven. Here they are. And now I shut it. And then I let them cook in there for a slight bit of time. And and then and then and then I will toast the top because they're so good. It's so good, like toasted, like the broiled just a little bit at the end. I will take Mike's out before it broils at the end because he likes his like just cooked. I call it raw. I'm like, how do you eat it like that? But he likes his just cooked. I like mine toasted. Like that's how I like a lot of things, a little bit burnt, a little bit crispy. And Mike's like, no, just done is good. Okay, Jim, that's so funny. Don't anybody remove Jim, that's hilarious. Kitchen. Do you know how many people tell me? Do you know how many times? What a dumb thing to have a sign in the room that says what the room is. Like laundry room, no shit. The washing machine and dryer are in there, and there's laundry everywhere. Really? It's the laundry. Yeah. I put it in here. Genuinely, honestly, guys. Every once in a while, and I'm not a drinking woman, but I will have a glass of wine. I don't have a glass of wine. I never drink less than a bottle. When I open a bottle, I drink the bottle. I never have less than a bottle. Just telling Michael we need to get some wine. This is my wine glass, okay? So, the kitchen is where the wine is located. So at times I actually need the sign to let me know I'm in the right place to refill my wine glass. If someone said that to me, I would label each room. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Yes, it is funny. I do find it kind of dorky, but here's what happened. I repainted my kitchen. I love color. I love color and I love picking colors and I love painting. And so I painted this part green and all the other walls had this neutral color, but I had painted this part green and I loved it. And there was nothing up here. And I happened to be driving through the town that we live close to, and there was a sign out that said free, and that happened to be one of the signs in the pile. And I just grabbed it because I had just painted my kitchen, and I saw the sign, and I thought, it's free. And so I just grabbed it and put it up there, and I was like, oh, it actually doesn't look that bad. And so then I just ended up leaving it there. Thank you, Kaylin. Oh, I'm glad you guys are having fun. It's been for 2 minutes. Cook and charge the proper resting time for the poundage of meat. Okay. Thank you, Daniel. Mike, my husband Mike, thinks so too. Idiot. Okay, next. So it's been in there for a very short time, but since the base is already cooked, we're not cooking it. So I'm going to pop Mike's out, I think. Let's see how it looks. Oh yeah, these are perfect. This is exactly how Mike likes his done. Literally, the cheese is just melted. This is how Mike likes his done. Okay, that's not gonna work for me. Like, no way. Mike, if you're watching this, babe, it's time to eat. He's down in the shed. I hope he hears this because otherwise it's going to get cold. I need to pop it off. Dang it. I need to get it off of here so I can get mine back in. So this is how Mike likes his done. And he'll share with Peter. So, and then I have a little left. But the rest of mine is going to be crispy. Here they come. And so I'll take mine, stick it back in here. and then I'll turn on. Hello, son. Bake, broil, start. And I will broil it, and I will watch it, and I will not forget about it, because if I forget about it, it will. And here is the man of the hour. Ladies and gentlemen, this is my son. And he's a very good son.
Mom,
are you hungry? Should we get some pizza?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, is this one?
That one is yours.
Oh.
You like it?
It has a bunch of pepperoni.
It has a bunch of pepperonis. He's excited about it because it has a bunch of pepperonis on it, and that means it's good. Yeah, he's a good boy.
Do you want pepperoni?
Everyone's saying hi, Peter.
Mom,
Maybe leave it in 14 seconds longer. Where is that boy? I don't know where he went. Where is your dad?
Oh, he's still down.
He's still down in his shed. He is goofy.
Yeah.
Peter says yeah. So, well.
Mom, I'm gonna go.
Okay, I think he knows it's time to eat. He's just being a goofball. Hey, look. Is this legal? I just cut the pizza. Thank you. I appreciate a good soul. I like that. I like that terminology. I don't know that I've ever been called a good soul before, but it's like a very kind thing to say to someone. It's not only legal, it's smart. I've always used a pizza cutter, but I didn't see one, and I'm like, you know what? I have this handy dandy. I'll tell you what, guys. I've used crappy knives most of my life. I use just whatever knife block is the cheapest at the store. And then I just use them, and then they end up being dull, and I don't have a knife sharpener, and I end up that's what I've done for years and years and years, and I'm a cook. I love cooking. I love food, and I cook a lot from scratch. Here's yours, buddy. And I cook a lot from scratch, but we finally invested in a Ninja knife block. It has the sharpener right on the side. The best investment. You're a dork.
Why?
14 seconds longer, really? That's what she said. Okay. Anyways,
Family channel.
Family channel. I need to shut up. Okay. This is so awesome. When they get dull, they never get dull, but every 2 weeks, I just stick them in there, move this thing up and down, sharpen it. The best investment I've ever made is that Ninja knife set. I got it on sale, so I think I paid $90 for that, and it has paid for itself.
You cutting with this?
Yeah, that's what smart people do. He's like, are you cutting it with this? My pizza! It's done! Who said that? You get a medal. Your pizza is gonna burn. That was Katie Moo.
Yeah. I don't want.
Thank you, Katie. Saved the pizza. Oh, perfect. That's how I like mine. It's perfect. Well, thank God for the lady on the live. I would have burnt the living daylights out of that sucker. Oh, see. The toastiness on the bottom. It's a little hot. But that toastiness on the... Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Debbie was first. Oh, check your pizza. Yeah, Debbie. I was not paying any attention. Debbie and then Katie. Thank you, Debbie. Thank you, Debbie. Thank you, Katie. Anyways, all right. Now I'm going to give the little guy some fruit. Do you need some fruit, little man? Look at the little guy. How's the pizza, buddy?
Good.
Oh, he says it's good. He's a good boy. All right, here you go. All right, guys. I'm going to go eat with my husband who's ingesting raw pizza and might end up in the emergency room from eating raw. Do not consume raw food. Okay, I'm just teasing. We need to start trivia again. I'm going to second that. I just need to find the time to do it. Everybody have a fantastic day. I'm going to go eat. Thank you guys. Thanks for being here, being a part of the family, and thank you to the people that donated. Appreciate you guys. See ya.